I hope this man do some time for this hate crime.
So wait. Did y'all hear that?
This video is brought to you by Extreme Tees. Click on the link below. Make sure you put Kevin in the promo code and you'll get a 20% discount. Now, something ain't adding up right, is it? Stocks are at record highs, but the government just brought $5 trillion. Inflation is transitory, but just went up to 6.8%. And how much did your wages go up? Gas? Electric? Well, a precious metal IRA with Noble Gold will help you avoid the worst of this. And this month, Noble Gold is giving away a free American the Beautiful solid silver 5-ounce coin with any qualifying plan you start. And all you got to do is start by calling 877-646-5347 or visit our website at noblegoldinvestments.com. Now, let's get to this video.
Jussie Smollett.
The name alone is funny. You got to be getting me, Jussie Smollett. This should be good, ladies and gentlemen. So apparently, Jussie Smollett, even though it appeared that he got away with the crime, instead of doing the time, had to go into court. And for some reason, they decided to keep it closed to the public. For some reason, they didn't want Mr. Smullet's information getting out. So Jussie Smollett was in court. And some new details came out, which the man who just opened up saying his name alone made me kind of chuckle on the inside, has gathered. And he's sharing it with us. So let's go inside the mind and the courtroom where Jussie Smollett is on trial.
Jussie. God bless Jussie.
God bless.
Or as Chris calls him, Juicy Smollett.
Jussie Smollett? Okay, here we go.
So get this. I don't know if you guys caught this in the news. Jussie, so he's got his trial that's underway in Chicago this week. There's a lot going on in the world that nobody's talking about.
Right.
There's a lot going on in the world.
Yeah.
Protests all over. I mean, mass protests in Australia, New Zealand, all over the world. We're seeing that. They're not talking about that. You know, again, what did they say? The old adage, the revolution will not be televised.
Yeah, keep that under wraps.
That's the deal. So, of course, you remember Jussie. Jussie, he had the little, he got attacked by two white people in Chicago at 2 a.m. While he was out there getting his Subway sandwich. And they screamed, "This is MAGA country."
That's right.
In Chicago. Turns out it was a couple of Nigerian brothers. But here's the point. Here's why we're talking about it. He staged a dry run. He held a dry run.
Oh, no, he didn't. No, he didn't. You can tell this was one of those privileged, pampered black dudes that can't really say he's from the streets and down with the struggle. Because if you dumb enough to stage a dry run in Chicago, a dry run of a hate crime that you know is going to bring mass attention to you and scrutiny, if you that dumb to do that, you deserve to be caught. So maybe Jussie Smollett doesn't realize that in Chicago, there are very few places you can go where a camera won't pick you up. This isn't like the back hills of Wichita, Kansas, or somewhere. You're in Chicago. Now, nothing about this whole story made sense off rip. That's why this reward that I'm going to give out at the end of this video, it doesn't just go to Jussie Smollett. It's going to go to the media too. Because right off rip, when I heard this, I said, wait just a minute. Black folks don't like the code. Okay. I'm pretty sure white nationalists, if there are some still left in America, probably would go, well, you know what? It's probably a better time to hunt black folks than in a polar vortex. You know they don't like the code. I highly doubt if they would have taken the chance to go out there in the code looking for Jussie Smollett, okay, had the nerve to say, just, by chance, we're going to go ahead and go and get some ropes and some bleach and some MAGA hats and all of that. And we're going to go walking around the streets of Chicago late at night. And hopefully we'll run into a black man that wanted to go get a sandwich so bad late at night. The missed meal cramps must have been hurting him deep for him to say, I'm going out in that weather to get me a sandwich. Not to mention, most likely Jussie Smollett would have covered his face frostbite would have kicked in immediately in that type of weather. So then how did the two white nationalist Trump supporters recognize Jussie Smollett through what probably would have been something covering his face, a hat, not just recognize him through all of that, but also identify him as the black gay dude from the show Empire, as if these white nationalists were watching Empire. All of that came together just perfectly. And no one questioned that. No common sense kicked in, not even in Jesse's head. You couldn't stage a hate crime better than that. You should know more about black people enough to say, well, wait a minute, we don't usually go out in the weather like that. And there's a light probability, slight chance that some white nationalists will be just walking around randomly in Chicago, not in Alabama, looking for some black dude and recognize him as you're that dude from Empire, the gay one. Off grid. You're dumb if you believed it. So you deserve the award that Jussie Smollett is about to get too. So let's continue, because this dude, they did a dry run, a practice run, y'all. Here we go.
So technically he did it twice. He got his ass kicked twice. Smullet, Webb said, Amembola will testify that days before the incident, that's one of the Nigerians, that Smullet texted him asking for help on the low. The two later talked in Smullet's car, with the actor telling him specifically he wanted them to shout a racial epithet and MAGA to make it seem like the assailants were racist supporters of President Trump.
Now, why would he do something like that, y'all? Because, every day we're hearing about how racist our country is. So if it is that racist, you shouldn't have to go and make up hate crimes. You shouldn't have to go looking for racism. It should be confronting you every single day, every place you go. But yet still, you got some dumb folks that still believing that this is a major problem. All of these hate crimes that have just appeared the last 4, 5, 6 years, and some beyond, all turn out to be fake hate crimes. Now, my question is, will you do the time for this hate crime? Because there's a lot of negative stuff that could come out of a false hate crime that further divides the country, that further manipulates the minds of a lot of black folks, white liberals, and impressionable minorities who think they're always this victim. So you could have caused a lot of damage from this Smollett. Are you going to pay Smollett? That's what I want to know. But let's go ahead and finish hearing this, because this is funny how dumb he was.
I want you to attack me, but when you hit me, I want you to kind of pull your punches a bit, because I don't want to get seriously hurt.
Now, don't hurt me. Don't really hurt me, okay?
He told him, put a rope around his neck, make it look more like a lynching, like a hate crime.
Unbelievable.
The three men went on a dry run before the attack, part of which was captured on surveillance camera.
What a dummy.
They caught the dry run. Oh, Smollett's Mercedes can be seen circling the Streeterville intersection, showing the brothers the area where he wanted the attack to occur. What a dumbass.
That is so true. That man is so dumb. You got to be kidding me. Now he's going to even feel dumber. So now he's dumb and dumber. Okay. Now he's going to feel dumber because the two Nigerian dudes, of course, they're not going to go down for Jussie Smollett. And he was too soft-core to even make it more believable. Now, don't hit me too hard, okay? I'm gentle. No, and I'm pretty. I don't want my face marked up. You could at least made it believable, Jussie Smollett. But instead, you go through a dry run in a very, very cold time with a very improbable scenario. I'm thinking if that was real, why just stop at putting a fake noose around your neck and pouring a little bleach on you? I mean, I think they probably, after you commit to a hate crime to that degree, if it was real, I'm surprised that he made it out. You would have thought they'd have just took him somewhere and we'd have never seen Jussie Smollett again. But instead, he was sitting up there doing an interview with that police officer with the noose still around his neck, talking, I left it right here, you see, so you can see it, can't you? Okay, I know it looks fresh like it just came out of a package and all, but I'm telling you, it was scary for me. And then, sir, is there bleach on you? Did your clothes get bleached? We should see some signs of it. Did your hair start turning blonde from the bleach in your face or in your hair or on your clothes? Nothing. Oh, I think they had the all-purpose bleach that you wash clothes with. But, yeah, and they said something about this is MAGA country, and then they ran off. And because you say Smullet tried to pull this farce and thought he can get away with it, he therefore earns the Jackass Award of the Week, along with the media who believed him. What? All right, that's what I'm talking about. That jackass was in the pocket. Hold up, wait. Remix. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Me and the Jackass will be playing all week for these idiots who do stupid stuff like this. Now, we'll see y'all next time in Kevin's Corner. You ready to go, Jackass? I mean, Jesse. All right. See y'all next time. Take care. Bye-bye now. God bless y'all. Don't forget to hit that like button. Share my videos. Also, don't forget to donate if you like Kevin's Corner. There are links in the bottom of this video. Check out Extreme Teas, my sponsor. If you like the products, put Kevin in the promo code. You'll get a 20% discount. And what else? Oh, find me on Rumble in the Jungle. All right, God bless you all next time in Kevin's Corner. Take care.